Alright, what's up, Glenn? Tell him what's up.
Alright, Goober, here's what we got. Right now, we are in the works of making a lower based UO event of the Shadowlords event for Exordus. Right now, what I'm looking at right here, let me get in here.
Come stand by me.
Okay, so this demon right here in the center,
Terror Fiend.
named the Terror Fiend, he is the main boss of the event. And basically what players are going to be doing is the city that we are in is under siege by a legion of demons, and the three commanders, which you'll see right here, the aspect of cowardice and the aspect of hatred and then the aspect of falsehood. These three mini bosses drop keys in order to summon the Terror Fiend. And the keys.
Yeah, the keys are over here. There's 3 different keys. It's basically the interpretation of, you got hatred, cowardice, falsehood. These will have timers on them. These will be a little bit more in depth. You will get these 100% drop chance off of the mini bosses, and then you will have to place them on the following 3 pedestals. This one will have some kind of way to get to it, such as a boat where you can place it on it, as well as, let me go ahead and pop out my map. Whoops. If you look right here, you'll be able to see that this swirl island, you'll have to go all the way around it and fight to the middle. You'll have to fight all the way there, and you won't be able to recall, mark runes, stealth, etc. You will actually have to fight there and back to place the, whatever it's called, the interpretation crystals. So there's the second one. The third one's a little bit not as interesting. It's just across this bridge, and it'll be up inside this place, up on this ledge, and we'll make a way for you to get in there. But these are the 3 ones. These are the 3 places you place the crystals. We haven't decided where we're going to put the bosses yet. We're just mainly working on the mainframe, getting all this together. These will work exactly like summoning the Harrower. If you've ever done that, you double click the pedestal or the whatever it's called. Anyways, you double click it and then you'll click the crystal and it'll actually toggle it to say true or false, and it will summon it. So we're gonna go over here and show you what we got so far for the Terror Fiend. He was our main focus today. And there's a couple of cool things we got going with him. There's one of his animations. It's one of the Vita Next Core. If you know anything about that, it's one of those whatever, I don't even know what you'd call it. FX is what
Massive AoE effects.
Yeah, and it does about 10 damage each time, so it's supposed to send you running the opposite direction. Let's hope we can get him to spawn something. Yep, he did 2 that time. The first time he did a little what's that thing called? I can't even.
The 5-pointed star pentagram thing.
Yeah, the pentagram thing. He did that, and then he did another one. So let's see if we can get him to do the last one. It's kind of on a. See, there's the thing. Oh, and he did the last one. So those are his 3 effects. He's kind of merged a couple of them together. See, there he did it by itself. That one doesn't do any damage just for looks, but the other 2, the flame wave as well as the exploding one, those both do damage. And so it's going to be pretty hard. It's going to be a team-based activity. Whoa, team-based on free UO? No, yeah, it's going to be free. It's going to be team-based, which is not very popular on free servers, it seems. So you're going to have to get your friends together. You're going to have to invite your friends to the servers, whatever server you play on, if we decide to release this publicly. Right now it's just going to be on Exordus. We're talking with CJS about getting it to be more than just temporary. Probably until OSI decides something to do with this town, we're probably going to keep it in. We've spent 2 days on it so far. We've got most of the things coded and added in. We're working on it. There's going to be some suits. I'm actually not going to show you guys the suits that'll be added in. Here's some of the weapons that'll be added in. just adding that in. Yeah, I don't know what else we have to say. We're real excited for it. I think we might release it to the Servio team, so I hope you guys check it out and like it. I mainly do all the coding. Glenn here is the storyline writer. He takes a lot of time on Wikipedia, Google, and UO lore, looking at all the Ultima Online lores. And I don't know, I think it's going to be pretty cool. I hope you guys keep watching our videos on it. And hey, maybe if you see this right now, you can log into Exordus right now. You can, if you can, essentially, if you want to be a part of this event on the real server that's sponsoring it, that's exordusuo.com. I mean, here, let me open up a web page. You guys can come check it out. It'll be in the making. It's exordus.com, and if you'd like to join, go ahead and open up UO Steam or whatever, put on loginexordus.com 2593. I'll have that additional information in the description. So I hope to see you guys here. I'm really excited for this. I'm glad he just gave us the chance to do it. It's going to be pretty cool. This is our server that we're working on. So look at him. He just goes. Look at him go and go. There's going to be some cool stuff that these other monsters do. I'm going to leave on this thought, and then I'll turn it over to Glenn. I've hogged most of the time, but this where's cowardice? I think it's cowardice. Yeah, cowardice. We're going to try and get him to do something that sends you running. We've been talking about this, and I guess I shouldn't disclose it because I'm not sure if we're going to do it, but we're going to try and get it where it sends you running in the opposite direction, kind of like if you play Diablo 3, the whole cry that makes you run in the opposite direction, stuff like that. So we're pretty excited to do it. Anyways, Glenn, you got anything to say?
Yes. We're all, with the addition of all the monsters and stuff. There's we set up a stronghold for the storyline, which is started over here. Basically, players will come over here, pick up quests, and the weapons that you saw over by the monster cages are actually a form of crafting. You pick up materials off the bosses, and you come back and you turn them into these NPCs via tailor, blacksmith, Fletcher, whatever. And if you have so many of them, you can turn them in for one of the pieces of gear, and eventually collect the whole set of the suit, and then you have something to show off to your friends and everybody else on your server. So
yeah,
but
anyways, if you got anything sorry about that, anything else you want to tell them?
Other than that, I hope to see you guys around, and I can't wait to release it.
Yep, this has been Goober and Nephalem. Is that how you say it? I don't even know how to say your name totally.
Nephilim.
This has been Goober and Nephalem, and we'll be he's staff over on Exordus. I'm not. I just play, and I do a lot of the coding. So I'd love to see you guys over there. I know you. I'll be releasing this on ServUO, as Join UO as well. I'll be trying to get this out there. If you're a player, if you're a coder, I'd like to see you. I'd like to see you play. I'd like to see you on the server. So come hop in on Exordus, see what you like. My last thing, I promise this is my last thing. Exordus is aiming at 100% Stygian, the 100% OSI accurate with some events like these, but for the most part we're aiming to be OSI accurate. So a few things we've fixed. I won't even get into that. Anyways, I'll see you guys around. Thank you once again. Good night.